YouTube. What's up, boys, man? Take us back on the brand new video for you guys. For today, we're talking about the 5 things I love about my Kia Forte GT. So, first thing first, we'll get right straight into it. I feel the first thing that brought me to this car, which made me want to get this car, has to be the sound. The exhaust, period, point blank. That is one of the most things that grasp me to this car. Like, okay, this car sounds amazing. Every time it shifts, every time it flies, I love it. The drone, everything is great. I feel like with this car stock on the refresh, I'm gonna be real specific on the refresh. Don't get me wrong, the 2020s are nice too. The 2020, the older GTs, where it has like a whole different body, the whole different rear bumper, especially in the front, it looks different. They have like a Porsche style headlights instead of what I have now, which is full LED. I feel on the refresh, it sounds great. Now, the 2020s is still good, but then again, it's kind of personal preference which one you would like more. But I feel like my refresh sounds pretty good. I'm gonna hit you with an exhaust note right now. Be the sound. The exhaust, period, point blank. That is one of the most things that grasp me to this car. Like, okay, this car sounds amazing. Every time it shifts, every time it flies, I love it. The drone, everything is great. I feel like with this car stock on the refresh, I'm gonna be real specific on the refresh. Don't get me wrong, the 2020s are nice too. The 2020, the older GTs, where it has like a whole different body, the whole different rear bumper, especially in the front, it looks different. They have like a Porsche style headlights instead of what I have now, which is full LED. I feel on the refresh, it sounds great. Now, the 2020s is still good, but then again, it's kind of personal preference which one you would like more. But I feel like my refresh sounds pretty good. I'm gonna hit you with an exhaust note right now. And I feel stock with the car, being that it is a GT trim, I feel like stock, the car does sound pretty good. Now, I would like for the sound to get more out of the engine. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that Mustang. Personal preference, I would like for the sound to get a little bit more out of the engine because I do feel it's kind of stuck in. But for what it does come with, via what the trim is, everything that's packed with, I feel like this is great. So for sure, one of them would definitely be the exhaust. Number 2, I would say on this would have to be the rims. Now, some people may not like them. I actually like them. You know, has, especially for this. I'm gonna get to that. Especially the color that the rims come, it matches the paint of the car, which I feel like is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. And then the red, obviously, it contrasts the red trimming everywhere in the car, the diffuser, the front grille, especially on the rims as well, and we're getting to the inside as well. But it also does complement the red trimming in the grille and also in the bottom of the bumper. So I feel like this is also one of the big things, the rims for me, and they're 18-inch rims. So they're not 16s, not 17s, they're not 19s. I feel like these 18s are pretty good. The one thing I do hate about the rims, not the rims itself, but the tires. These are not sticky tires at all. These are some Kumos. I feel like those are cheap, quality built tires. I'm not gonna lie, stickier tires would be definitely a big buy in the future, or just rims in general, so I don't have to deal with that no more. Number three on the list, I would say that have to be one thing I do love would be the interior. Now, there's a difference. There is 2 things that come with the GT. You have the GT2 Kia Forte GT, or you have the regular GT, which just comes with the cloth seat. Well, it's the leather here, but it's like cloth here and cloth here. I have the GT2, which comes with heated and cooling seats. So it comes with heated and cooling seats, and I ain't gonna lie, these are mad comfy. I love them. Now, the one thing I do think about when riding with this, since I have been on a road trip, that I'm not gonna lie, a road trip in these is okay for, it's all right. It's not recommended like long term. I did 10 hours in this, and I feel like probably 6 or so hours in, I did get a little uncomfortable. But then again, it was hot, and I'm like it's hot in the car a little bit. So then again, the AC seats was cool, so it was fine to sit in it. But then again, when you do come with the GT2, It has a power lumbar, so you can, you know, move it back and forth to however you may like, compared to the passenger seat where it's mechanical, you know. So I feel like definitely that's also one of the things that that I also had a thing going on with the seats. For number 4, now this is all of personal preference. I'm not gonna lie, this is all personal preference on who, you know, wants to get their car designed a third. But I would say this paint, the color of the car, I feel for the GT, for any Kia, but I feel like for this one in specific, this paint is perfect. Now it is dirty, so don't horse me, but just look how it's just, you see the flake in there, man. That looks great. I ain't gonna lie, this color also kind of messed the wheels. Now you could get the car in all red. The one thing I do have an issue with the red is, why would you get this car in red? One, because it's too much red in my opinion. It doesn't show the detail of what the car comes with, like the red trim everywhere else. It's just, don't get me wrong, it looks nice. Would I drive it, a red car? One, no. I mean, I guess it'll look cool during nighttime, but especially this gray just looks great, especially at nighttime. Also in the day, in the morning, it looks good. All the trimming just pops. Pops all the aluminum here, all this metallic, all this chrome, you know what I mean? It looks really good, especially via the headlights and everything like that. The stock color it comes with, this looks really, really, really good. And the GT badge as well. That looks great, I ain't gonna lie. And also the Kia badge as well on the front and the rear. It just all matches, especially in the inside, which if you haven't noticed, all the colors kind of match everywhere. So the gray goes along with the gray all inside, and then this matches all the trimming outside, and then the red matches all the red detail everywhere. So this is definitely one of the big things. And 5th, not last but not least, the last thing I would say definitely for this car is the sound. Now, I have the GT2 package on the car, so it comes with loaded, as you can see, the subwoofer is already there, and it comes with Harman Kardon sound system. If you don't know already, it comes with Harman Kardon. This is the sound system that is in Hellcat Red Eyes, you know what I mean? This car comes with 8 speakers, and also have a sub in my trunk, compared to the regular GT where it comes with 6 speakers. And I don't remember, it's like, I don't know the term of the system that it comes with. You guys may know, just look it up, but it comes with 6 speakers compared to 8. I am a big music guy. When I'm driving, I love to blast music, I love to sing my heart out. So definitely having 8 speakers amongst the car is amazing. So that's also one thing I do love. And just for funsies, the one thing I do love as well, the last thing for sure, is the whole interior altogether. It comes with the whole flat bottom steering wheel, comes with paddles, and I have the bigger screen and a big sunroof. And if you guys don't know, which I have, you haven't checked out my last video, I got stars in the car. So I ain't gonna lie, it just makes the car so much more nicer to ride around in. I mean, so I got stars as well in the V. So just the interior altogether is why I love being inside the car. But yeah, man, that's all been for me. Hope you guys did enjoy this little video I have for you guys. I wanted to get this one out before I do push over the 10,000 mile mark on the car. Once I do push over, I will be uploading a 10,000 mile review on this car, so stay tuned for that. If you guys do enjoy this video of the 5 things that I like, plus a little teaser at the very end on the Kia Forte GT, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.